Yo! Yo, yo! So this is gonna be a weird stream. It's not gonna be a very long stream, more than likely. But we got some weird stuff going on now. My computer's been in a shop for the past week. Apparently the AIO died, which is why there wasn't a stream last week. Got home from work, heard a horrible rattling sound coming from my computer, and then also remembered I had to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day and was like, yeah, this stream's not gonna happen today. So yeah, I was gonna stream today. Went swimming for a little bit, felt good, took a nap, woke up, now I kind of feel weird. Pretty sure I'm like starting to get a sinus infection or like swimmer's ear or something like that. I don't know. But I'm here. Damn it, I'm here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm friggin' here. I was also gonna try and do something else, like maybe some Turtle WoW or something to that effect. But, well, again, I'm actually on a backup computer right now, which is to say I'm on my old computer, the one I used to have before getting this shiny new thing. And it's great, except that I took out the hard drive that I originally had all of my stuff on and moved it to my new computer, which is currently in the shop. So I have some stuff backed up, but not very much. I had WoW on here because... Actually, I'm not really sure why I had WoW on here, but it's a good thing I had WoW on here, I suppose. The road to Darnassus. So this is going to be like the chillest of chill streams because my head's kind of hurting. Just a smidgerino. I really don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. Also trying out the whole... I heard boops. Did I hear boops? Was there boops? Hello? Hello. Perhaps there was boopage. Perhaps? I don't know? Hello? Maybe I'm just going crazy? It is entirely possible. Also, where the fuck do I find my streaming? So I'm trying to restream my O, by the way, just as a heads up. I used it years ago, and I figured, I could try it maybe now, you know. Sure, whatever. Why not? Where the fuck do I have streaming stuff on YouTube? Copyright monetization, auto library, don't mind me. This is normally the stuff I'd be doing, you know, while I have an overlay up and running and having all of this muted. Problem is, again, you know, old backup computer, and I say old, like in quotation marks, it's got a freaking 1080 Ti in it, it's fine. But, you know, it doesn't actually have the overlay. I tried to, and I was like, oh shit, well, I guess I'm just starting the stream then. Okay, so. Copyright dashboard. How does actually... How does one... Wait, how does one actually stream onto YouTube now? How the fuck do you find this? What? I'm actually confused right now. How do I find out, like, where I'm streaming? Because clearly I am streaming. Oh, there I am. There it is. Oh god, sorry. I'm so sorry. We're just gonna keep that going, I guess. I don't know. I apparently also have the restream chat up. Not like it matters. Ain't nobody here right now. Okay. Oh shit. Shit. Where did the battle kitties go? Damn it, I got distracted. So yeah, you know, TBC released, and literally I have been waiting, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Or at least I've been saying for 5 or 6 years, I'm like, man, I just want to be able to play TBC again in a semi-decent way. And of course, Blizzard is doing their Blizzard things, so... Which makes me sad, because they didn't have to do it this way, damn it. They didn't have... Oh, shit, that's right. Using a different... not a controller, what am I trying to say? A mouse. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe, and... okay. Whatever you say, sweet cheeks. Run to Darnassus along the road. Okie dokie. Yes, I'm using a leveling guide. Don't at me. Or if you at me, do it with love. I really don't care at this point. Yeah, it released, so... But the thing is, I didn't really play Classic. Well, that's not true. I actually played pretty hardcore, quote-unquote hardcore. By my standards, I played pretty hardcore. I got to like level 37 or something on an undead priest. But the thing is, I had rolled Horde side on Peggle because of a streamer. I'm not like a big streamer. It was a guy that has like 10 people watching him. He's a nice guy. But he happened to roll. I was trying to catch up with him, and after I realized that there was no way I was going to be able to catch up to this guy since I was working full-time on top of all that, I was like, yeah, no. So I kind of bowed out because, I mean, it may sound silly, but dude, like, level 37, and what's funny is that I think, ooh, I didn't realize I was that far in herbalism on this girl. That's, you know, in Classic WoW, if you're talking raw experience points, like the amount of experience points, excuse me, bitch, the amount of experience points needed to get from 1 to 60, the halfway point is level fucking 42. I was at level 37, so I wasn't quite at the halfway point, but that was still a solid, like, fucking, like, 50 hours of leveling or something. Or it felt like it was, like, 50 hours of leveling just to get to that point. I think he was at, like, 2.5 or 3 days played or something like that at level 37, because I was also running around and leveling professions and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's like 60 hours of work, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do this again right now. Like, I'm kind of, I don't want to say burnt out on it, but this is why my leveling tends to be a fairly slow endeavor. Simply because I'm not the type of person that can really marathon things without getting distracted by shiny objects. You know, I can marathon things when I'm super obsessed with it, but, you know, if I'm not super obsessed with it, then I have to do things in small chunks, or else it just ends poorly. Let's just put it that way. Excuse me with the failed attempts. But, so yeah, long story short, I didn't actually, I actually think I ended up deleting the character, because at this point I'm pretty sure that there's almost no horde left on Peggle at this point, so it was just kind of a dead character. It's like, is it level 37? Like, it's like, whatever, that's fine. And since then, I haven't really... Actually, I really haven't played much WoW at all. I've had an active subscription, but I haven't really been playing it much. And, at this point, you know, I just... Like I said, TBC came around because I'm kind of hooked, because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna try and re-level. I mean, my character... This is the character I'd made. Or the closest replica I could have the character I'd made back in vanilla. Who I also have on a vanilla server as well. Like Mizrael, I think. I had a level 20 druid on Mizrael. But I was like, ooh, I want to play with the streamer on this server, so I kind of stopped that character to start playing on the Undead Priest, and then after, like, yeah, the long story short, you know, she's still chilling on the classic server, and like, you want to move her to TBC? No. Like, 1 to 20 really isn't that bad. After 20 is when I personally tend to start feeling the grind myself. Like, I can do 1 to 20 no problem. After that point is when it starts to slow down a little bit. So, full disclosure, as I said, this is going to be a super low energy stream. Just as a heads up, as mentioned, I think I might be getting some kind of, like, ear infection or sinus infection or something, because I feel kind of funky. And I said, damn it, I promised I was going to stream on Twitter, and damn it, I'm going to stream. And technically, by my standards, when I started this, well, trying to start the stream, it was like 11:50 something, so technically it was still Friday. The stream probably ain't going to be lasting for very long. I'm sorry in advance. But I will try. Dag nabbit. Besides, it's nice to see, you know, the old world and Burning Crusade and all that good stuff with this more modern aesthetics, as it were. Wait a minute, speaking of which. No, give me all the shinies. Give me all the beautiful shinies. Thank you. It's a 1080 Ti, it can handle it. Like, WoW is not that graphically intensive of a game. The only time it starts to freak out is if you have the, environmental distance set to fucking however far, where you're standing in Durotar and you can see freaking Nordersill in the distance. Which, by the way, is kind of cool. I can appreciate that. But, WoW really isn't... I don't want to use the word optimized, but it's not really optimized to show that much terrain. Like, it doesn't matter how good your computer is. It may start to chug when it has that much just raw terrain on the screen. Even if it's just blobs of shadow in the distance, it may not necessarily like it all that much. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I meant to... Man, I really did want to stream earlier too, and I'm like, you know what, let me just... I'm feeling kind of sleepy. Let me just go ahead and take a small nap. I'm getting kind of a headache. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh no, this is unfortunate. God damn, WoW is so good at making this sort of world that just... Like, it's, I know there are people who don't necessarily like the art style, and they're completely within their rights not to. It is definitely an acquired taste, but I love the oil painting-esque look of everything, and I miss the old world so much. I mean, I like the Cataclysm world as well, for the most part. Like, the questing design is more varied, and it's better paced, and all that good stuff, but there's a certain magic to the OG world that kind of just got missed, unfortunately, and it sucks because, you know, well, not to sound like an asshole, Tourmaline Vial? Are you the Tourmaline Vial? You are the Tourmaline Vial. Down here. Is that how you pronounce it? Tourmaline? That's a word, right? Those are words? Is that how words work? I hope so. But, I don't want to talk shit. Well, I'm going to, let's be honest. That, the current developers of World of Warcraft, probably couldn't make something like this in 100 years. Because they have some really good, talented people, but the people making the decisions couldn't make correct decisions if a gun was put to their head. I mean, granted, that's probably putting too much pressure on them, because I don't think anybody's going to be necessarily making great decisions when a gun is up to their head, so perhaps that's not exactly the best statement to make. Or the, best theoretical, as it were. I'm also talking out of my ass, so I probably... like, don't take anything that I'm saying super seriously, because I doubt I'm going to remember half of this tomorrow. But, I don't have much faith in WoW's current development that they would be able to make something like this that felt as alive as it does. Because while the current modern stuff looks gorgeous, like, I mean, it looks so friggin' gorgeous, it lacks a sort of organic soul to it. It feels designed to the point where, excuse me, can you stop trying to kill me, fool? You're frustrating me, Webwood Venom Fang. You will rue the day that you crossed me and stuff. Can you fucking die, please? Don't make me moonfire you. But, what was I saying? I was too busy yelling at the spider to remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I was talking trash about WoW developers like I had. Like the armchair dev that I more than likely am. What I'm trying to say is that their stuff looks gorgeous, but... I think I've said this before, and in fact I know I've said probably exactly this thing before, that there is an art... You know, there's beauty in the imperfection. You know, sometimes the best art are the ones, you know, the best art you can find are the ones that have just imperfections in them, that have mistakes, that, you know, they don't have to be photorealistic. I mean, there is an insane amount of talent and skill and beauty in art that is absolutely photorealistic. That's incredible, but also... when something is photorealistic, well, it's photorealistic. Excuse me, Mr. Tiger Man? When it's photorealistic, you know, it's not exactly left up for interpretation. Like, have you ever seen... Oh, what the hell is the artist name? Is it Alex Ross? I think? He's an artist that usually goes for... does DC stuff. But he's known for having these, I mean, quite literally damn near photorealistic interpretations of like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all that kind of stuff. And his art is absolutely incredible looking. You know, you may not necessarily agree 100% with how he thinks they look, but whether you agree with it or not, I can't words right now, whether you super agree with how he thinks they still look like real people. They may not be how you might think they look, but they look like pictures of real people, like real models, etc., etc. I'm getting to a point in this, I swear. Well, apparently, no, he didn't actually do it, but he posited, he was like, yeah, why don't you do things of something like Powerpuff Girls? And he was like, do you really want to see a picture of a normal child with just hideously huge eyes? Because that's what it would look like. And that's what I mean by sometimes, you know, something being photorealistic doesn't always have the same level of soul in it, because it is photorealistic. And sometimes the beauty and majesty of a piece of artwork is seeing the creator's spin on it, so to speak. I'm trying to find a way to say it that actually makes sense, and I don't know if I'm succeeding in this. Again, it's like 12:30 in the morning and I'm kind of waiting on McDonald's because, again, I woke up and, you know, go figure, most takeout places were closed, and I kind of forgot to actually, you know, make dinner for myself. And I mean, I could just eat a bowl of cereal, I suppose. I could just do that. I've done it before many times. Or just nom on a block of cheese, but unfortunately I've already eaten the block of cheese, so I don't have that choice anymore. So at this point, this is also, you know, partially trying to keep up to my I would say try to keep up to my dedication. That's not exactly probably the correct phrasing there to be had for sure. You know, but it's half trying to hold up my end of the bargain by saying I'm going to actually stream and actually achieving that. And also half just me waiting for food because I am very hungry. And if you hear some odd sounds, that sounds like throat scratching or throat clearing, I apologize in advance because, again, basically the inside of my face itches. And I know that's a really weird way of putting it, but anybody who's ever had any sort of weird sinus things where their sinuses are even just clogged up, not even infected, just clogged up, y'all know what I'm talking about, where it's like if you could just magically attach a hinge to your jawline or the side of your face such that you could just sort of like temporarily pry your face open and like take a Q-tip and just and just try to, you know, unclog it like it was your, you know, cleaning up a fan or something like that, you would do it in a heartbeat, right? It's that kind of feeling, if that makes sense. And I've probably just horrified people for generations to come with that mental image, but you're welcome, basically. Excuse me with the failing, Earthroot. Quit being a bitch, please. Technically speaking, I have to be up in 7 hours. No, it says 7 hours. Yeah, I have to be up for work in 7 hours. The show must go on, and damn it, I'm hungry. Damn it. I am getting my food. Speaking of which. Okie dokie. The order will be coming by 1 a.m., which sounds about fair because who the fuck is going to deliver something at 1 o'clock in the morning? I don't know, but I'm assuming somebody probably wants that extra little bit of money and they're a night owl. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with night owls. Nothing wrong at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay, so what the hell are we doing? I haven't talked about the game at all since I started streaming this. There's not really a whole lot to say in the strictest sense because it's a fucking 15-year-old version of a game. It's kind of well known. This is me just going through the newbie area because I fucking love Teldrassil. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe there's something. Oh god, gonna sneeze. Oh, that was a pleasant one. Oh man. There was some of that itch just got scratched a little bit, I will say. Oh, I probably should have actually kept it muted for an additional moment so I could, you know, blow my nose or something. Also, you can tell I was playing retail earlier because I'm just spamming spells without even paying the slightest bit of attention to my health. Or mana, for that matter. I really do sound like a 75-year-old chain smoker right now. It's actually impressive. Holy hell. Excuse me, Earthroot. What the shit? There you go, that's a good muffin. Excuse me? I don't think so, gets fucking shaman, I swear to God. Oh yeah, this computer doesn't have the same sound effect pack for some reason. Yeah. I remember that now. And I am completely home now. Wonderful. Nope, that did not work. I was kind of hoping that I could just play through OBS, but that's... excuse me? That's not going to work. At all. Come on, Dot. Back when Shadow Meld was simultaneously useless and even more useful than it was currently. Good times. Also, I hope the sound is okay. Again, this is a very, shall we say, ramshackle, slapped together, attempt at streaming tonight. I mean, as again, my main computer is currently not here, so I am actually streaming from my couch on my backup computer that I kind of had to refinagle. And honestly, up until now, I've actually just been, past few days, I actually have a, like, I guess a backup PC. That's the actual HC PC I have in my bedroom. That is quite literally, it's just a YouTube machine. It is there for YouTube and Twitch. And every so often, oh, my head kind of hurts. And every so often, very light gaming. It can still play WoW because, of course, it can play WoW. Anything can play WoW. I'm pretty sure an actual toaster can play WoW. You wanna run away, buddy? There you go. Now let me shoot you in the back because it's the only way to be sure. Wait, is this one? Yeah, that's one. Okay. So conserve mana on the shaman because ain't no point wasting mana when they're just gonna heal because I have absolutely no interrupt. But what the hell was I talking about a second or two ago? I don't even remember at this point, but I'm already starting to get kind of... You're running? I mean, okay. I was fully expecting you bitch, heal yourself, but okay. That's fine. I can just melee you to death too, that's okay. This is definitely going to be on the shorter stream. This is probably going to be an hour, if that. I may call it as soon as I get my disgusting greasy food. Which is definitely not something you should be eating if you're starting to feel sick, but it's literally one of the only things that are open at almost midnight, so, you know, there's that. Also, I just realized I'm trying to do Relics Awakening with no inventory space. Oh, that's definitely not gonna happen at all. Click. Actually, you know what? Because I'm a dumbass, I'm actually gonna hearth. And I'm gonna sell some shit. I never changed my Hearthstone. Hearthstone, whatever you call it. I never updated it to Dolinar. So I'm gonna be running either way. Okay, cool. You know what? This is pretty on brand. This is pretty on brand for how I play games. Like, hey, I have a plan. Oh, did I completely forget one tiny little incredibly important detail of said plan that completely destroys any chance of that plan coming to fruition? Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's a Tuesday then. Yeah, okay. So, on the plus side, we get another little world tour of Darnassus. And you know what's funny? Again, playing Cataclysm versus this, something I really miss about the classic world is the fact that it feels bigger. Even though they've pretty much used the same map so far as I can tell, Teldrassil seems smaller. And I realize that it seems smaller because it seems like the trees here, and I definitely know the trees in Ashenvale, were removed such that you could see the skybox. And I'm like, but that's the whole point of it being a heavily forested area, is that you can't see the sky. You just see this kind of like purple haze going on of, you know, Tree Town and all that good stuff. So it feels more mysterious. It feels more cocooned, you know what I mean? Wrong button. You know, it feels more like this hidden, enclosed environment, which is what the Night Elves are supposed to be about. You know, this hidden, you know, this race hidden in the trees and shit, and being all warrior hippies and stuff, which I know that those are pretty much opposites. You know, hippies are all about peace and love. All I'm saying is that if hippies could, you know, equip a bow and arrow and snipe some fools from the bushes because of, you know, anti-war sentiments or whatever the fuck was going on in the 60s that precipitated hippies coming into, you know, main counterculture culture. Sure, words are hard. All I'm saying is that I could see a hippie snipe a fool from 60 yards if they really felt it was necessary for the greater good and stuff. I'm just saying. And I believe that I am correct. Oh, that's right, I don't have level 10 of the cavalry of the Habba Dabba Dabba. Of the Heba Habba Habba. Can I make a potion? I can make a potion. Do I have the right things to make a potion? This is going to be a potion making stream, I think. This is going to be a potion making stream, maybe. Going to be a very chill potion making stream. Do you have? You don't have shit for me, damn it. Don't make me run to freaking Darnassus to get vials, you asshole. Are you really gonna make me run to Darnassus for this shit? Crown of thine earth. Oodalali. Clothier, rogue trainer. Wait, did I get shit from my druid trainer? That's something you have to pay attention to in Burning Crusade still. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. I gotta blow my nose. Hang on a sec. There we go. Food and drink vendor? I don't care, Scrap. Stop bitching to me about stuff. Okay, not there. Man, don't make me run to frickin' Darnassus. Don't make you go to Darnassus just to get a couple. Hey, there you are. Hey, buddy. Scrap. For fuck's sake. Stop. Give me potions. Give me all the sexy potions. Because I get the feeling that if and when I go to... Relics of Awakening Land, I am going to probably need them. Because Benethil Hollow fucking sucks. It sucks so bad. It is an unfortunate place. Filled with unfortunate creatures. I wanted to make a joke about unfortunate souls, but at this point, singing ain't happening, Bran. It ain't happening. Huh. Poor unfortunate souls. Oh, that's right. They only stack to 5. Ah, fuck. I just screwed up my inventory again. Well. Okay. We gonna have to sell... Okay, we're gonna have to sell the apple. Because as of right now, I have enough food for things. Aside from that, do I have... Can I buy... Jesus, that's like highway robbery. Cannot compute. I thought about it. I'm like, surely I will make that money back up. And I probably will. And having an extra 6 slots, 4 of which will be taken up by fucking quest items. No less. You know, we're gonna go on a little semi-exploration-y stream. This has become a crafting / exploration stream. I can't words right now. I don't know if I'm going so far as to say I'm actually slurring, but words are getting kind of hard. A little bit. They're getting a little bit hard. I'm walking into a tree. Hang on a sec. There we go. Alt-tabbed. So yeah, by the way, one of the janktastic elements of this is that I'm playing this on a 43-inch 4K TV, which by the way looks fucking phenomenal. Like, this is so fucking crisp. I was totally on like team high refresh rate monitors. You know, the 144 hertz or bust, etc., because it looks so buttery smooth. But now that I have tasted the exquisiteness that is, you know, just everything being so goddamn crisp and easy to read, like, I'm kind of on team 4K now. Like, the resolution, I know that you can get a sweet spot that there's, you know, 1440p at 144 hertz is probably the sweet spot because you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get way more crisp than 1080. And also, you get high refresh rate. But man, like 4K is sexy. Like, even WoW right now, for a game that's, you know, a bajillion and a half years old, where, you know, I meet people, I have legitimately worked with people who are like, yeah, I played vanilla WoW. I was like 6 years old when I rolled my little character. And I was like, oh, I was like 22. Like, oh, I'm so sad now. But, you know, just... I'm never gonna feel less old than I do right now, you know what I mean? It ain't getting any better, I know that. But, you know, even a game like WoW on a 4K monitor looks so freaking good, provided it has the correct support for it. You know, you get a shitty private server or whatever, and it's gonna look... there's gonna be some jank, if you know what I'm saying. Because I was actually playing Ascension WoW earlier today, just, you know, putzing around with it, because I still had it installed on this machine for some reason. I had it installed on the C, and the whole reason is I apparently had it installed on the C drive. Which is the one thing I didn't switch out. I took the hard drive out of this old monitor, not the, monitor? I took the hard drive out of this old PC, not the SSD. And for some reason, apparently I had... Oh, that's right, I had Retail WoW and apparently Ascension WoW both installed onto the C drive, which is odd because I literally haven't played Ascension WoW since shortly after I capped my my one character on there, and that was like, what, 2017? 2018? Something like that. It's been a hot minute, but apparently I installed it. So I was putzing around on it, and there be some jank on that. I don't know if it's that it actually just physically can't go above 1080, or if the anti-aliasing and like the old Wrath of the Lich King client is weird. I don't know. They do a lot of custom shit on there, so I'm kind of surprised that they haven't just manually putzed around with some of the settings. Maybe they just can't. Maybe it's hardwired into the engine itself. I don't know, but excuse me. But what the hell was I saying? I was saying words. Where did they go? You know, but what I'm saying is that, you know, WoW looks really good on a 4K TV like this. But the downside of it is I only have the 4K TV, so I can't actually... I actually have to legitimately, truly alt-tab to actually see what the hell is going on in the game. Or not to see what the hell is going on, to actually see if anybody's responding. or if anybody's looking at anything, like, you know, whether it's checking OBS or checking the restream goodness, or if it's, you know, checking my order because my tummy's starting to grumble, you know, that type of... Sure, I can do a full AH scan. Wise. Beep boop beep boop. No auction data realm region. Ah, shiza Manelli, that's right, because I'm on another server. BCC, wait, this is on Westfall? Am I on Westfall? Wait, what fucking server am I on? I probably should have been paying attention to this, yes? Is it scanning things? Oh, that is up. Yep, that's definitely scanning. Yep. Getting that like hot 4 frames per second, because that's what Transco Master does when it's uploading all that cache data. I mean, to be fair to that data, all that data right there, that broom hour. But I mean, to be fair, auctioneer and auctionator would do the same thing when they're doing scanning, because the amount of batch work, it wouldn't necessarily tank my frame rate in this site. I mean, that is a great I was about to say Sideshow Bob. That's a great slideshow going on right there. This is high quality content right here. But uh-oh. Wireless mouse, stay, good mouse. But it wouldn't necessarily tank the frame rate, but it would sometimes cause me to disconnect when I had a shittier connection, because it was too much information just being chugged at once, I guess. Where is this fool going? Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so this has nothing to do with... So I have something for Uber Eats. It's giving me their fucking license plate number? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that it's... Actually, no, I'm not glad. Like, that seems kind of like an invasion of... That seems like that could be an issue for somebody. I don't want this person's driver's not driver's license. I don't want their license plate number. Like, that seems like you could... Okay, I mean, okay, realistically, what can you actually forge with someone's driver's license number? Not driver's license, for their, license plate number. I'm sure there's something. Like, I feel like this guy is gonna... This poor dude's gonna have some turbo troll somehow steal his freaking license plate number and then get a bunch of bogus car loans or something taken out in his name or some bullshit. I have no idea, but that seems like that might be a slight... Excuse me. A slight oversight there, Uber Eats. To be fair, this is also the first time I've actually used Uber Eats. I've used both DoorDash and Grubhub in the past. And they both seem pretty comparable. Grubhub seems cheaper. DoorDash seems to have a greater variety, and just not workers, but because they're quote unquote they're independent contractors, but their independent contractors seem to be a little bit more reliable. Never tried Uber Eats before, but I'm also pretty sure that at this point, like, I don't think it necessarily would matter which ones I would try, because I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be in the same vein of angry. Same vein of angry. Okay. Ah, fuck. Man, TSM. Why you gotta do me like that? I'm gonna have to click the thing that... It's doing flashy things. Is that a thing? How much is just the malachite? Okay, we're gonna have to do this the old school way. So, 1 silver. Oh, that's right. I was going in here to buy bags. I remember now. Container, bag, search. entirely too much money for that shit. Those are all bids. I mean, it's the same fucking price as the highway robbery chick. Ball sacks. Okay. Alright. Elendrieth. Yeah, is that I've never actually looked at this NPC's name before. Elendrieth. Sure. Highway fucking robbery, but I'll do it because I need the bags. I didn't want to eat that, but I guess I'm eating that now. Okay. That's fair. You do you, Night Elf. You get hungry, you eat that food. Did I not buy 4? Oh, I can't buy 4 because I didn't have enough money. That is highly unfortunate. Also, I have like no mana stuffs. That is unfortunate. Sword, yes, please, and thank you. Okay, so now that I have at least a larger contingent of bags, I fucking don't want to do Relics Awakening. Holy shit. I absolutely don't want to do Relics Awakening. I'm tired. My head hurts. I don't feel good. This has probably been a really shitty stream, and I'm sorry for anyone who's probably watching this now, or will be watching this in the future. Though this is providing an interesting... an interesting... What's the word? What am I looking for? Comparison between Twitch chat and whatever the fuck you call this. Where's the words? YouTube. Between Twitch and YouTube. In terms of their quality. Because I don't know if it's... Okay, default view. I mean, overall, Twitch's looks better, but then again, they're both just being encoded by the... Oh, shit. Wrong screen. But they're both just being sort of encoded by the same bullshit. You know what I mean? It's Restream taking the stream and then funneling them both out to a couple of different end results. So it's splitting the stream into 2 different things. So it's their bandwidth that's being taken up from multiple streams, not mine. So therefore, any compression that is happening is either Restream or YouTube. If one is worse than the other, then it's that respective... I wanted to say faction, my god. It's that respective platform. But all things being equal, they seem... They seem pretty similar? I mean, I'll go with it. I'm not going to necessarily turn it down. I may have to try it again later, because depending upon how soon I can pick my computer up, I may have to supplement the Y-tubs. Why do I say that? That's stupid. It's YouTube. It's not the Y-tubs. It's not funny or clever. Me. Like, stop. And yes, I sometimes talk to myself. I mean, like, let's be real. If I didn't talk to myself, I wouldn't be streaming, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to myself. Ain't nobody going to be watching this when it's live. What the hell was I saying? So, oh yeah. Depending upon how long my computer may still be in the shop, it may be a moment. It may be a hot minute before I can actually get the things I need off of that hard drive, such that... Fuck your noise, Earthroot! Such that I may have to do a couple of streams just to offset and keep the content flowing, as it were. Though admittedly, if this is probably the level of content, then I don't think a whole lot of people are going to be missing it. Where is... I need to murder ambushers. Yeah? Yeah. Mr. Ambusher. It does have the little top on it now. Okay. Remember back in the vanilla days, I guess, or I guess it's technically the classic days, the animation for that, they kind of forgot to add a top to the animation, so you would just see the moonfire and you would just see it end. There was no cap to it, which is why they literally just did the lowest effort top as they possibly could, and they just added, you know, photoshopped a little like white bulb on top of it, so that way it kind of looked closer to just, you know, a fully formed animation and not just something like where it's like, whoops, we cut the top off. We ran out of time, just ship it, let's go. And I think it was it Wrath of the Lich King where they updated it and it looks a lot cooler now? And I think that's the one they still use present day, yeah? Something like that. Yep. Yep. Sweet Jesus, what am I doing? Sweet baby Jeebus. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I only have one screen, I don't know what I'm clicking. Okay. There we go. This stream is so bad. I am so sorry for anybody that happens to watch this later. I'm not even 100% certain if I'm gonna keep this up or if I'm gonna delete the VOD afterwards. I may keep it up. You know, maybe. I don't know. I feel kind of bad that I feel bad, honestly. So my energy is way lower than normal. But then again, I've done this kind of stuff before where I was not feeling so hot. And my commentary ended up being just kind of weird, I guess. A good kind of weird, but weird. Okay, where's... Please, Mr. Goober Eats person. I am so very hungry. I know you said you're not supposed to deliver until 1:05. But it is very close to 1:05, please. I require the foodstuffs. The tummy is grumbling, and I mean, it's entirely my fault, so it's not like I can necessarily blame you for any sort of wrongdoing. This is entirely my fault, and I fully accept the blame. Having said that, please show mercy upon me, because I want food. I want the foods. I want the greasy, disgusting food in my tum-tum. Because I literally didn't feel like getting up to just make myself a bowl of cereal. What is that you're saying? Dumbass? Yeah, no, you're right. 100% correct. Hut. Then it's the Barrow Den. Fuck this place. Okay. I'm gonna BRB for a second, because I think they might actually be heading up. Uno momento, yeah? Yeah. Okay, no, they're still waiting. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a minute, because I really don't want to go through the mental anguish of doing the Relics of Awakening at 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and I'm actually still tired, but I'm not feeling fantastic, and I freaking said I was going to stream. Damn it, so I'm doing it. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a minute. So, I'm gonna just slightly alt-tab here really quick. And we're gonna move that over here. How y'all doing tonight? If anybody is out there in TV land, y'all doing okay? I mean, it's 1 AM my time, but I'm hoping it's a more tenable time for the rest of you. Maybe like 9 or 10 PM, or, you know, like 7 or 8 AM, you know, start of your day, that sort of thing. Or maybe we got some Aussies out there where it's, you know, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something weird like that, because you guys are 15 hours into the future like freaks. Or maybe we got somebody out in Hawaii where they're like freaking like 7 hours behind or something stupid like that. So for them it's still, you know, for them it's still like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, you know what I mean? They're not even sitting down to have dinner yet. Who knows? You know, the world is weird like that. It can have moments like that where people are chilling and relaxing and, you know, having their own experiences, because God forbid people have different experiences from one another, etc., etc. Oh, is my foodstuffs on the way? My foodstuffs is officially on the way. Wonderful. and then I get to gorge myself upon food that has no bearing being anywhere near my tummy, but I need the foodstuffs in the tum-tum, whether it's good food or bad food. Well, so long as it's edible, I suppose. Bad food is how I ended up getting food poisoning a few weeks back, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. And can I just take a moment, sorry for the yawning by the way, can I just take a moment to like give big ups to just technology in general such that I can actually literally order food at midnight and then somebody can just pick up their shiny square rectangle? What? No, that's not how shapes work. Their shiny rectangle rectangular device that is just connected to some sort of magical device in the sky that gives them all the information they need so they know exactly what to pick and what name, and they can drive over and I hope get, you know, adequately compensated because I may need to pick it up as a second job, so I'm hoping it's adequately compensated. You know, big ups to technology for that. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze again. That time, I actually remembered to blow my nose, so hopefully it's going to feel less icky. And the long and short of it, I realize that visually speaking, you're not seeing a whole lot because, quite frankly, again, fuck the Bennett the old Barrow-Den. But since you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and nuke you because it's funny. I think I'm gonna call it when my food gets here because it's been... how long has it actually been? Let me see. How long... It's been 52 minutes. Okay, so 52 minutes well spent, I guess, of me running around making an ass out of myself. And other sundry things. Or get some heals. But yes, big ups to technology for allowing me to, you know, chat with people online while waiting for food and generally not feeling well and all that good stuff. And you know, yeah, there is a definite... Actually, no, is there? There is something weird about... Just a little test. There's something odd about YouTube's compression, man. Where it's just like... But then again, maybe there isn't. I don't know. I mean, I'm also streaming in 720p. Yes, I know I could be streaming in 1080, but streaming and record... Well, I mean, I could stream at 1080, but the quality of the video when I'm in motion is not as good. Where it may be more crisp, but when I'm moving around and there's a lot of colors flying around, it gets a lot more blocky and chunky, and I just didn't like the way it looked. In future VOD, so I dropped it back down to 720 to, even if the picture is kind of blurry, at least it's more uniformly colored, as it were, if that makes any sense. How far behind is Twitch? Is Twitch far behind? Oh, Twitch is actually ahead of YouTube. Okay, so YouTube has it even farther behind than Twitch does. Apparently. I'm finding this kind of interesting. Sir, you have been waiting at the same freaking light for like 3 minutes. Oh, there you are. Okay, it was just dumb and not uploading because, you know, I'm literally streaming to 2 different platforms right now simultaneously. So, you know, as you typically do. I will say there are a lot of freaking people looking for group right now. I mean, granted, yeah, it came out like what, BC came out like what, 3 days ago? So everybody's doing the whole playing throughout the night sort of dealio, but I'm still genuinely kind of impressed that there are so many people looking for groups that, well, actually, no, what? Yeah, I mean, Realm time is 2 o'clock in the morning, so there are some people who need to fucking go to sleep, man. They need to have more healthy lifestyle, says the person who's ordering McDonald's at 1 o'clock in the morning because she's getting sick. But that's neither here nor there, yeah? Where we can agree to just let that little detail slide. I'm hoping. I feel like doo-doo. Like, I've definitely felt worse. Sorry, this delivery was delayed. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, this poor dude. If the Uber thing is correct, then I know this dude is having a bad time. Hang on a sec, y'all. Starting to feel less like a sort of like a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream or whatever, more like a play-by-playing a poor delivery driver trying to find my damn building stream. Oh, you may have found it. This is actually kind of interesting that it actually has somebody moving. I mean, I know that DoorDash and Grubhub have technically the same thing, but this one's cool because it has a little car animation. And I know that makes me like a 5-year-old because I'm like, ooh, shiny. But I can appreciate it all the same. Oh, nope, no, don't keep going. You're right there. You're exactly where you should be. It's okay, dude. I got you, bro. You were exactly where you're supposed to be. People going forward are probably like listening to this game, like the play-by-play of, you know, will this driver make it or not? Nope, you're in the right spot. Don't make me go outside. Don't make me go outside, man. I don't feel very good. Don't make me go outside. I also can't tell if he's actually, like, in the right spot or not. Yeah, this poor dude's having a bad time. Hang on a sec. Hold up a moment. Uh-oh. I have food. I have gotten foodiness goodness. So, to that end, really, fool? You, fucking shamans, man. Should have never joined the alliance. So yeah, I think I'm going to momentarily call this. You can just keep your fucking loot. I don't even care, buddy. You stay there and you think about what you did. You go to hell. You go to hell and you die. But I think I'm going to call it for tonight. It's been a little bit about an hour, and I don't think I've done anything even remotely productive. I am going to stuff my gullet full of food to the best of my capability since I kind of feel a little bit like doo-doo, and I will see y'all next time. Peace out, and appreciate your patience, because shit's real weird right now. Woo!